my opinion on the behalf of our topic. Our topic is that why should we learn English? I think it is good for us. When we learn English, then we can get much knowledge, and when we learn English, then we can also speak English, and anywhere we can speak English, then we can get a respect, and we know that respect is everything in our life. And I want to say about future. In India, English will very famous in our India in the future. And when in the future, I think if any person will not speak in English, then can't survive properly in our India. If I think in the future, when we speak in English, then in other country, when we will go, then we can survive our life. So I think we should learn English. Thank you.
Bro, you are saying about the respect. My one question is that definitely your parents not speaking English, so that those person has no respect. Those are not respectable person in the society.
But I want to say in a future. About future.
You are saying about the future.
Yeah.
And now what about the present?
Present. Our topic is not present. In the future, what will happen about our English?
So you think about directly. So my question is that you think about English. So every country has its own language. Our mother tongue is maybe our Hindi. So if in future, if a matter to respect and everything, then we choose English language. And what about for our mother tongue?
But you know, in English nowadays also very popular in our India. And where we can speak, if you want to speak in Hindi, then I think you can't survive properly in India. But when we speak anywhere in our India, a country, earth, then you can survive by the help of English.
Then what do you think about? We don't show our power. We don't show our language.
Language is everything about you.
Yes. Like as Narendra Modi was also in America. He gave us his speech in Hindi. It was our mother tongue. So.
And we know that we are not other country, a foreign country. Okay, we are all human beings and earth. Then we can choose any country, and we can choose any language of our country.
If you can choose any language, then why you are preferring on English?
I think in English, in the future, we can get much knowledge. We can get much profit by the help of.
Which kind of profit will you get?
In the future.
Yes.
I think now time also we can see of what stage of our India English.
What?
We can see now time India English stage of our India. Understand?
Hindi also comes on third position, so we will have to do focus that it may come on the first position. What will be bad in
English.
Hindi?
Hindi.
Yes.
In a whole world.
It's come in third position now.
Whole world.
Yes.
How can you say? I don't know.
Sir, please stop.
Yes. Next candidate is Mr. Narayan.
Good evening everyone, myself Narayan, and today I am going to give my conclusion on behalf of that topic, and our topic is that what is the importance of English in a future. We know that in that time, I say about that time, we know that in that time in the education line there are more English medium school will increase, and we know that in that time every person have a mobile phone, every person use the technical things like there are more gadgets, mobile phone, laptop, and there are also, we know that our science speed, the day by day they will develop, and we know that for operating that types of gadget we need the English language. Just like we know that in our future, if which person have no knowledge of English language, then I think that person like as a animal, because we know that on that time everything is developed, everything like as every technical things vehicle. I think that on that time the children talk with each other in English. Then I think that is the future of English. If you have any
Sandeep?
question, then
Raise the question, Sandeep.
My question is that what do you mean by the other language? Can we live our life with a proper way with the help of any other language? You are saying about the future of English.
I say about the English. We know that in the time in every country I say about the every country that's English. Every country have a English language. Every person you want to speak in every country, because we know that that is a popular language, that is international language. Everywhere we can use that language and talk with any country person. And where we say that, I don't say in my opinion, we forget our mother tongue. I say about what the future of English, what the importance. I mean to say that.
To chatting with each other, it is not a matter. Means, what do you understand by the language of any other the language? We are speaking in English. Then what is the main importance to speak that language?
They are more importance. I say that English is like the one powerful weapon in the time and the future also, because you know that every person use.
You are saying which person have not knowledge of English, that person like animal. That in
Yes.
our country more person have not knowledge of English. After that they are doing well, like any politics you can see. I include PM or president. You must
Yes,
think
I
about.
say that, but I say about the future. I say about the future because we know that's day by day in our country everything is developed. Science is with the person also want to change his body language, his lifestyle, and where we say that's in a future time. I say that in my opinion time that's every children also talk with each other in English.
Okay,
Thank
come back. Next candidate is Astha. Tell about what is the importance of English and what is the future of English in India.
Good evening everyone. I am Astha. I am giving the
Loudly.
Good evening everyone. I am Astha. I am giving the conclusion behalf of this topic, and our topic that what is the importance of English in future in India. I think in India English in our future English is very will be right. I know that in this time English is very popular. We can learn English, but when we learn English, then we much good than Hindi. When we talking about a Hindi is our mother tongue, but English our international language. Also English is global language. When we go anywhere, the English is most important in this time.
Question पूछो.
What do you think about your identity? It means behalf of your language.
Question तेज बोलो.
What do you think about your identity behalf of your language? Because Hindi is your mother tongue language.
I know I say that Hindi is my mother tongue, but English is most important this time. And English is our international language. That's why English is most important.
Show your power of English language.
Yeah.
Show your power of English language. How will you prove it?
Okay, thank you.
Hello everyone, this is Anshuman. Today I am giving the conclusion we have to this topic. Our topic name is that what is the future of English in India? I think that the future of English in India is in this time we also know that English is all thing. By the English nothing is happened, and in that time English can also become our national language, and also English bright language, and it is very good language to talk and anything, and also it is come to respect.
Ask some question, everybody. Imran, something ask. Okay.
By the help of English, what will you do in future?
In the future, if English is available, then we have also respect, and we can by the English we can do job very easily.
Some question ask girls.
how can you say in English language we give respect to another? Because if we have to call an elder in Hindi, then we say aap. But in English, you will always say you to your younger and also to your elder.
But our elder understand that he said not going.
Okay, come back. Tej bolo.
I'm giving the conclusion on behalf of the topic. So our topic is that what is the importance of English in future? According to me, it will be very bright because in today's time, in present time, we are using English language in every sector. When I say about in every field, the English language which is too important. When I say about technology and to getting high knowledge, we have also knowledge about English. You cannot do anything without the English language. When you go in any type of interview, then if you will give the answer in English language, then the people who are sick, they will also be attracted towards you, just because it is the power of English language. English language give you respect and also give you confidence. You can talk with anyone when in English, then you also feel better than Hindi language. So it is too important, and it will be also the future will be bright in our country.
My question is that how the person attracted by your language?
Because it is true. Because this language attracts to any people. Because when we say anything.
Ask some questions.
You are saying in interview we should not speak in English, because you will speak in English then we will attack you. But in your TOEFL exam UPSC you have option to select Hindi language also.
Yeah,
You have to think about this.
but when you speak.
थोड़ा कोई जगह काटना पड़ेगा. चलो बोलो. Let's speak up.
They think if you will give the interview in the English language, then they think that you have a better knowledge about the English.
You told about in every sector we have to need most English language. What about a sector of agriculture?
Agriculture, I say that about the education means where we educated area.
You told about
Not
every
about
field.
the agriculture.
In every time, in every sector, every field, agriculture is also included.
Yeah, it is included, but when we want to grow up our agriculture field, then we have also need of English.
Okay, come back.
Good morning to all of you. My name is Mantosh Kumar. I give a conclusion of our topic. Today our topic, what is importance of English in India. Actually, English is an international language and English is speak in the whole world. In the whole world. And now time any student preparing for the any examination like Air Force, Navy, you go to interview one time he give interview in English. And some students dream I make a doctors and engineer. He read in the English, not
चल भाई. Let's speak up. Some question. Rohit, some question. Ask some question.
You know about English is a hard language. I mean that English any word is that very difficult. You cannot speak very well. What do you think about the English?
English is
That
not
one.
hard language comparison than Hindi. In Hindi language have a 23 letters, but in English have a 26 letters. But you preparing for the easily you speak English.
थैंक यू. तो देखा आपने इतने छोटे छोटे बच्चे जो है कैसे एक्साइटेड हैं इंग्लिश बोलने के लिए. अगर वीडियो आपको अच्छा लगे तो आप लाइक और सब्सक्राइब करना मत भूलिएगा. थैंक यू.